I came home from a 3-day work trip to find orange, cones lining my pasture and a half-framed community garage rising where my grandfather's old tractor shed used to stand, and the HOA president smiling like he'd just improved my life without asking. According to the laminated notice zip-tied to my fence, the structure was a shared amenity approved by board vote, strategically placed for neighborhood convenience. Convenient, maybe, if you ignored the fact it sat 22 feet inside my deeded boundary. I didn't yell. I didn't threaten. I unlocked my truck, pulled out the county plat map I keep folded behind the seat, and asked one simple question. "Did you run a survey?" He said their contractor had measured from the curb. That was all I needed to hear. By sunset, I had a licensed surveyor scheduled, and by the next afternoon, neon pink stakes cut a bright, undeniable line straight through the garage slab forms. The crew stopped pouring when the surveyor's laser level beeped across the fresh chalk line, marking my property corner that had been buried under their gravel. I sent a certified letter that evening, cease and desist, trespass, and notice to remove improvements within 72 hours or face removal at their expense. The board laughed in their group email thread. They stopped laughing when my attorney attached photos of the survey pins, the recorded plat, and the clause in our CC&Rs stating the HOA had zero authority over non-member parcels. My lot had opted out decades ago, something they'd never bothered to verify. On day 3, the framing crew returned under instruction from the HOA to finish quickly. On day 4, a judge signed a temporary restraining order. Work halted mid-hammer swing. The same neighbors who'd been promised free storage began asking why their dues were funding a lawsuit they were about to lose. When the order converted to a permanent injunction, I gave the board one final option: remove it cleanly, restore my soil, and pay damages for tree loss, or I would enforce my rights and recover every cent, including equipment rental. They chose pride. I chose a bulldozer. The machine idled at dawn as the president arrived waving a last-minute compromise. I showed him the stamped survey and the court order instead. By noon, the community garage was a neat pile of lumber and twisted brackets, stacked at the edge of my field, exactly on their side of the pink stakes. They paid for reseeding, a new fence, and my legal fees. The cones disappeared. The smiles did too. And the next time the board wanted to build something for everyone, they finally checked who it actually belonged to.